Mayhem with Tyler and Mo.
So I guess that's good news. Looks like all mothers in the area had a good Mother's Day yesterday.
They're lying to themselves. They're busy signing up on Ashley Madison right now.
Doing the registration process.
500% increase on Ashley Madison today. So if you're a douchebag and had a, lack of thought and effort into your baby mama's day yesterday, then you probably should check her history. Because she's signing up for Ashley Madison. Or she's on Tinder.
She might be on Tinder. It's possible.
Or Backpage.com, and you find out that she's a hooker later. Ha! Plot twist!
Well, the other good news, see, we got a good news and good news situation here. The other good news is that our conversation did prompt someone to message us about cheating. So, message...
In regards to what?
In regards to dating someone who's cheating, because we were just talking about how some people stay with their cheating spouse or significant other.
It's risky.
It is risky. So this is the message that we just received. Hey guys, I was hoping you could help me out. I know we all have a past, and I shouldn't judge them until I get to really know them. But last night I was on my third date with a guy, and I really like him. We were just talking when I asked him if he has ever cheated on anybody in the past, and he said he did twice on two different girls. The first time he was in college, the other was his last relationship. That's why it ended. He said he was drinking while at a convention and slept with a coworker. I've always heard these conventions can get kind of wild once the business part is over for the day.
Free drinks, man.
When he got back, he told her what happened, and she ended up dumping him. I'm so happy that he was honest and told me the truth, but now I wonder if he will end up doing this to me down the road. So, I guess the question is here, knowing a person has cheated in the past, would you still date them?
Yeah. If they were honest, yeah.
I agree. I agree with that.
I mean, he could have not said anything.
Exactly. And it's good to be open about your past. I mean, if you've done stuff like that, you did it, so own up to it.
Right. Say, hey, I was a piece of crap. This is what I did. I mean, I don't know. You can't judge him for past things. I mean, I guess you could, but he did nothing to you. Y'all are literally on dates right now.
Right. So he's not even committed to you yet.
That's one thing. You need to make sure he's committed. you probably need to communicate with him is the thing.
I think I've heard so many people say that once a cheater, always a cheater. I've heard that so much.
That's not true.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. And I don't believe that's true. I mean, I believe that people make decisions based on what's going on in their current situation at that current time. That doesn't mean that they're going to have that same mentality going into the next relationship.
I bet you the chicks, the women that are part of the 500% increase on AshleyMadison.com today, because they had a crappy Mother's Day, were never cheaters, but they are not treated properly or had enough attention, so therefore they become cheaters because the only reason anyone cheats, granted, there's a few douchebags that just want some tail whenever they can get it, whatever has a heartbeat. But the majority of people that cheat are the people that are lonely, emotionally lonely. Well, I think, and I strongly believe this, that anybody that's ever been through anything, any kind of emotional hell with anyone, that has maybe, spent time into something and maybe tried to, I don't know how to word this, but there's ways.
It's an empathy thing? Is that where you're getting at?
I guess it's kind of like if you go through a relationship, because I had a failed relationship, a long failed relationship.
As did I.
And I think when you try to make something work and it never does work, and it makes you make decisions that you look at and go, gosh, why did I do that? Or why did I do this? You stop for a minute and realize that you're trying to live for someone else instead of yourself. And I think the moment where if you're in this type of relationship, you need to stop trying to make the other person happy. You need to make yourself happy, because if you're happy, they're going to be happy. So my point is, you have to really understand, if you're in a relationship, am I happy with myself? Do I love myself? You know, they like a therapist would ask you this: do you love yourself? Like, do you think you're dope? Do you think you're the coolest kid on the block?
Yeah. Are you the bee's knees?
Because if all of that matches up and you say yes to all of those things, you're not going to be miserable. You're not, because you're already happy with yourself. And people that look to somebody else to make them happy, that's where you always fail. Like these kids that are going around dating different girls every year and never finding happiness, because, you know, or same thing goes with women. You know, they go around trying to look for a man. There's no good man. Well, you know, maybe if you took pride in yourself, you loved yourself, and granted, I get there's a few scenarios where guys just are, you know, we live in a military town. I get it.
Yeah.
But if you put stock in yourself and not threw it all away in one night, or you know what I mean when I say that, you know, and realize that you're something to hold on to, then you're going to be more happier 6 months in that relationship than anything, because he's not going to have to make you happy. You're already happy. He's just an added, or she's just an added little thing to your relationship.
joy.
Yeah, to your relationship.
Yeah.
So my point is, I did that the complete opposite years ago with my bad relationship, and it made me realize, oh, this is like I need to start doing things that I enjoy. And maybe this chick in the email needs to kind of think about this before she gets in a relationship with this guy, because you can sit there and think about, okay, he's probably, you know, he's going to go on a work function. Maybe he's going to cheat on me or something like that. No, how about you just not worry about that? Keep a watchful eye, but don't worry about it. Keep yourself happy, because if you're happy, he's going to be happy. And that's really, it takes care of itself. And maybe he's not happy with himself.
And that might be why he cheated on the last two.
Exactly.
Yep.
But maybe he's happy now. And because I'm a strong believer in second chances and third chances and fourth chances. It's just, what are you willing to do for yourself? Are you going to give him a third or fourth chance? Probably shouldn't.
Might not go that far. With cheating.
But if he's a repeat offender with someone else and he hasn't done anything to you and he seems happy, he passes that test.
Then don't hold it against him.
Then don't hold it against him. And,
Right.
and if you're happy and he seems happy and you guys don't need each other to make each other happy, I mean, when you're together, you're going to have a happy time or a good time and everything like that. Don't get me wrong. It just multiplies your happiness. I feel like I'm saying happy a lot.